Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be my build of a barbecue. I was looking around and minding my own business and just going to my garbage can actually to throw out some trash and wood chips and whatnot. And then I saw a fine looking piece of metal. Now, it might seem like garbage to somebody else, but I had an idea. So I'm going to show you what I had going on. So immediately, the next thing I did is I grabbed that thing. And then I felt bad, and actually I had the owner of the company that owns that water tank here just spent a few minutes with me, and I verified it was trash and they didn't need it anymore, and he's gonna bring me another one and possibly a few more, and we're gonna turn all of them into barbecue. He was pretty impressed with that idea, so hopefully we'll get, you know, maybe a couple of them made. Hopefully, yeah. So well, ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you that I've done you wrong. I have already cut this tank, and I didn't think of filming it, but I'll fix that, and from now on I'll make sure that all the steps of this project are filmed. But basically what I did is I just stayed shy of the weld line, and I cut it with my plasma cutter, so that was, you know, pretty reasonable. I had also, by the way, for all those treasure hunters out there, you know, I made sure that couple of things, that this tank contained no chemicals and has not been used for anything but water. So that's pretty important, because you know you don't want to get into some nasty shit. So get out, my next order of business is going to be to get out that nasty looking piece of rubber out of there, and then you can see it's a pretty nasty looking deal. And then I'm going to proceed by cutting this off, because I don't know why, because I just don't need it, and I'm gonna try to, you know, do it so that I don't get into this weld line, and I'm, you know, keep the piece reasonably intact and then just grind it flush. So, you know, I'm gonna have to be very careful. Then I'm gonna cut this piece out, right? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut a hole on the bottom like that, that's gonna hinge around on a bunch of plates like that. And I have to say, you know, I had an in-depth consultation with my stepfather over in Israel about how to get this done, because, you know, I'm thinking of a smoker as well as a barbecue grill, so that's going to be something that's going to do, you know, fulfill more than one function. So yeah, so anyway, so I'm gonna just try to get this thing out, and then proceed to move on forward. There you go, with a little force. Now, I don't know what you all are seeing. Oh shit, this shit smells really bad. I don't know what you all are seeing, but I'm seeing what my barbecue is gonna sit on. You know, and after a little bit of hammer action, you know, this thing is gonna be like brand new, so that's pretty cool. When in doubt, a Leatherman is usually going to do it. Okay, that looks square to me, and And that piece of plastic, believe it or not, is still in my way. But I'm getting ready to deal with that in a conclusive manner. Zachte krumpkin. And a couple of thoughts about this. So when you're working with a piece that's also this dirty, you know, it's important to at least get one good clean spot, you know, that you can connect your ground cables, you know, for your plasma cutter or your welder. And that's what I'm about to do now. At this point, you know, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to just get a good marking so I can get my plasma torch in there and basically cut out that 3x3 square for the chimney. So that's what I'm just about to do.
This thing smells like weed. Yeah, and I can spin that no problem. Take something, a little file, a little grinder, and that's...
Not bad. So this is our top. This is a top of our fine barbecue. Not gonna say barbecues of awesomeness because that belongs to Chucky, but still, nonetheless. And that's how our pipe is gonna fit. Yeah, there is a little gap, but you know what? Guess what? This is not an aircraft engine part, so. So, this is our gizmo, made by Miller Electric, and I have to say this is pretty useful. So it's 18 gauge steel, which I think for this highly precise, highly refined application is going to be fine. So that's how that's gonna go together, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. And so I guess I want the food. Thing's gonna fall apart, is it? Please don't. Wow, I found the use for this hole. You know, and by the way, for all of those that are considering building a welding table, I built this table off the plans that are provided on Miller website. And I gotta say, that done me wrong. I mean, it's not that it isn't good. It's just, you know, for what I do, it's not, I mean, it's a 3/8 plate. It's, you know, a frame. I have reinforced, you know, that frame in a pretty, I want to say, robust fashion. Yeah. And yeah, I don't want to talk about that basically, but that thing has done me wrong. And I'm thinking that our door is gonna hinge like right over here. It's gonna be like about that big. Because, you know, we want to get a reasonable good access. So I guess what I want to do is I want to mark out, I don't know what I want to mark out. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, all of this is very cool and exciting, but that's going to come in the next chapter of this phenomenal build. And I gotta really say, I want to thank Chucky 2009 because he's really giving me the inspiration to do this thing. So, Chucky, yeehaw!